What's up, guys? So here I am going to explain how to let go of control of your business. This is actually going to be the hardest part for a lot of people, and this definitely was a really hard part for me. Very hard. Um, so let's just talk about like in the beginning. Obviously, you're going to get your virtual assistant to do a lot of the stuff that you don't want to do, that you do a lot of. Okay, understand? I mean, that's pretty basic. But here's what's going to happen, guys. Actually, this may not happen, but let me just tell you. So when I started my business, my virtual assistant was kind of scared on some things. And the reason why was because what ended up happening was I was like, let me take control. And because I took control, I wasn't giving my virtual assistant the um, the um, the training to actually master whatever I was doing, which was the sales process. So I wanted to do it all, and I was like, she did a good job. I'll just take it from here. And so when did it? So what? So this may seem okay, hindsight, but I didn't give the chance for my virtual assistant to learn. So I was always taking control at the end. And that was because I didn't want to fully let go of control. So what would end up happening was that I was, you know, I was I was disappointed. And I was like, man, I'm still doing a lot of work. And I remember this. So one of the things that you can really do so that your virtual assistants don't rely on you and they kind of like develop that street toughness, I guess you could say, and that awareness that everybody needs to learn is what I do is I say, look, I'm going to be out for the evening. Do your best, make the best decisions that you can. I trust that you'll do a good job. And this may be advanced in the beginning, like if this actually is pretty advanced, but eventually you want to get to the point where like they can work alone and they can be efficient alone and they can do a lot of things alone without you, without getting your input, and they just know that they're doing a good job. But what it's going to take is for you to like really let go of control. So if you're a beginner and you don't have a virtual assistant and you're just looking at this this video, what I would start out with is kind of the same template. Hey, these are your sales. This is your sales templates. This is what to say. Say this. They say this. Say this. Blah blah blah. And then you could actually start doing this right out of the block. If you have the money to lose, you can. And to be completely honest with you, I had the money to lose, so I was able to do it. So, if my virtual assistants made bad purchases, I would tell them why it was bad and all that. Okay. So, this is going to be the hardest part for a lot of you because a lot of you want to just do perfect work. So, you're always trying to keep your hands in everything and make everything look perfect. And this is what I was doing in the beginning. I'm grateful now. I'm making over $10,000 a week. So, I got my virtual assistants to the point where, um, that they run everything pretty much. And you can get there too, but it's going to take time and it's going to take patience. Patience is a big thing because your people are going to fuck up and you might lose money. You might lose a customer. Something might happen, but you got to be patient through it and just believe in them so that they can kind of bounce back. And, you will, and you'll get to the point where they know everything that they're doing. And that's that. But letting control of, perfect work, the main point of this video is if you're somebody that always likes to do perfect work, this is going to be the hardest part for you. And you just need to be okay with mistakes, possible loss of money, and yeah, I mean that's really it. Mistakes and possible loss of money. The way you handle it is what will tell if you can, get to a good place in your business. So, how do you handle fuck ups? We talked about this in another video where the sandwich method, um, but also to setting expectations for yourself, knowing that your people will fuck up is huge so that you save yourself resentment, anger, and disappointment. So, aside from critiquing them with the sandwich method and videos, um, just know that, have the right expectations that they're going to fuck up. You're probably going to lose money. And that's just what happens when you hire somebody. They're not going to do a perfect job like you. But you can get them to the point where you're making almost as much money as you were before or more. Um, but um, but that's okay. If you are able to save 6 hours a day, then is it worth it to lose 15%? Yeah, it is, because you now can work on making a lot more money than just getting back to baseline. And that's what you'll do eventually, because that's what happens. You delegate, they start doing a good job, and then you start looking where can you put a system in or make better, what processes can you make better, and then you just keep doing that until you get to higher and higher and higher, and that's what will happen. But a lot of people can't give up the control, and this is going to be the hardest part. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys.